it going, guys? RNG Life here, and today we're testing out the new structure decks that just got released. It just so happened that they did go ahead and put out the new structure decks. I was not expecting them to be out so early, but they are, and we're gonna go ahead and test them out today. Alright, and the one of them that stands out right off the bat is that Dragon structure deck, Dragon's Roar, I believe it's called, and it is actually really good. I honestly have to say this structure deck is pretty legit. I mean, I've gotten wins against some of my like level 50 something standard duelists. So I mean, if you can get wins against those like people that are not exactly scrubs, but their decks are actually kind of annoying, then yeah, the deck is not a simple like it's not a completely beginner deck. It's actually it can actually put in work. Alright, so today we're going to test it out on this loner deck duel, so we can just kind of rent the deck. I do already have the dragon deck, but I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find a way to make some upgrades and then let you guys know. So for now, let's go ahead and just jump right in and see how well we do with this deck. Alright, and we're going up against Yami Yugi today. We are using Kaiba, because we do have to use Kaiba in peak performance, because it's recommended to use with the deck, because it's a peak performance deck. Alright, so peak performance doesn't got anything. Alright, very long-winded. Alright, so right off the bat, I mean, they did give you a lot of really crappy filler monsters, but one thing I am noticing is that this deck is full of light and darks, which I really like. I like the fact that it's full of light and dark dragons. I would definitely run Dark Flare in this deck, maybe at 2 or 3. It's a really good card. Probably at 2, to be fair. I only have 1 copy of it, so I'm a little bit salty about that. But let's go ahead and see what we can do for now. This guy's a pretty good 1700 just beater. I mean, he's a 3-star dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and summon him, because I'm gonna save Newt for. I'm gonna save it. So let's go ahead and hit, because he does become 19. So it is one versus the other. So we're gonna destroy Yugi, unless he's got some crazy plays that I don't know about with his structure deck. Alright, and I think this is fun, to be honest. I really do think this is actually really entertaining. Being able to like just go up against somebody with the pure structure deck. Maybe like I don't know if the limitations could be like maybe 1 or 2 structure decks can be used, but I think that's fun. So let's go ahead and just beat down our opponent. Alright, that's gonna let him add a spellcaster or special summon, I believe. Pretty decent. Alright, basically let him stall a bit. Alright, so now we do have go to attack position. Okay, let me look at my back row. I could chain it, but I'm gonna wait. Oh, he's gonna go for an attack. Alright, so I'm gonna show you why this trap is good. Oh, he didn't even activate it. Rip. Alright, so that's meh. Normally what you do is they attack you with their monster. They attack, what's his face, Newt. They attack Newt, and then you chain the activation of Tyrant Wing and equip it to Newt, and he becomes 400 points stronger, usually enabling you to kill whatever's attacking you. So it makes your monster a little bit stronger. And then on top of that, he gets his effect where he brings out a 0/0 dragon, a vanilla dragon. So I think that's a really cool like just play in general. I think it's really interesting, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and take advantage of it right now. You basically target him. When he is targeted, you get to special summon. Newt is a really good addition to this game. I think Newt could be used in other decks. Like, this card is legit good. So we're gonna just go for this guy. I think it's usually safe to go for defense when you summon it with this guy, because you don't need him in attack position. Now we can go ahead and normal. Gotta get rid of that 0/0 or 200 to the field. Alright, and now we pretty much have a good beater board. Like, we're just gonna wreck them. So let's see. Alright, let's try to give him a taste of his own medicine. Alright, so yeah, this deck is actually pretty strong. It does put in a lot of work, and it does. I mean, it was very nicely balanced. I really like how they focused around Newt. I don't like the Magician structure deck as much, but we are going to go ahead and test that one out, just so I can show you guys, I guess, my blind approach to the deck and see how well it plays. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with the Sorcerer's Alliance structure deck. Alright, and now we've flipped it around. We're YuGiOh going up against Seto Kaiba. We might lose because, I don't know, Seto Kaiba just has a really good deck. I mean, the dragon deck is just a lot better. And but we are using Power of Dark, and our opponent doesn't have it, so. Okay. So we got our boss monster, I guess, which is okay. And, oh, he's going right for that. I don't think he can activate it, though. He just activates it because he's stupid. Alright, whatever. Oh, it's a continuous. I just realized this. Tribute level 5 or higher. Oh, okay, that's nice. But I mean, you can't really make much use of it. But we do have this card. Target one warrior spellcaster monster on the field. Change the target to face down defense position. I think this only works with that other card that you have, the little flip effect monster. Other than that, I don't think it's that great. But this guy does have a trap that he can use on us, so that could be scary. We can probably try getting him with Wajat. I think that's the only reason to actually use this guy. You summon him, his effect activates. Look at his face down. It's Tyrant Wing. It's not Tyrant Wing. Alright, target one dragon monster you control, banish that target. If you do special summon one dragon monster from your hand or graveyard. That's a really good card. That's a really good addition to this game as well. Alright, so nothing to worry about. Let's just go ahead and hit him. Alright, so now, and that's pretty much all this guy really does have to offer. You basically look at your opponent's stuff. I guess that's it. And we got that destructive draw. Oh, cool! You can look at his monster as well. Let's go ahead and look at his monster. It's pretty much once every turn, I guess. So it's a Komori dragon. I mean, it's basically like kind of Pegasus Mind Scan, but very selective. So I mean, it could give you some inside knowledge that might help you out, but other than that, I don't think it's really that great. I mean, sure, it's an 1800 with the field, but the deck does focus around like really risky plays. It runs destructive draw, where basically it lets you draw more cards if you have no cards in hand. Very good used with Rope of Life, I believe. So right now, we're gonna go ahead and just summon Neo the Magic Swordsman. Get some beatdown potential. We're gonna hit his monster. I don't think we have any reason to be running that card, unless you're going up against another spellcaster deck or something, or warriors. But I don't think. Yeah, we're up against Kaiba. Also, the joke is basically that that Kaiba is kind of like the guy who created Duel Links, so he's very biased when it comes to dragon decks. So he makes the dragon deck a lot more OP. I think that's kind of funny, but I think in this case it might be true because he's got Newt, and alright, and because this is pretty much all our deck does. It's basically, I'm gonna tribute for this guy, unless it has a cool animation. In that case, then GG. But I don't think it does. Let's go ahead and tribute this guy, just because he's put in his work. I guess he's done what he needs to do. He's a 2800 1-star. I guess that's okay. Factoring in Yami, sure, that's a pretty good number. 1-star, 1 tribute, 2800. Then we can activate Book of Secret Arts to go ahead and power it up. And I don't know about his back row. I don't think he can activate it right now. I think we should be alright. Now he can go ahead and attack.
Here we go.
I don't think he can special. No, he can't. Alright, now it's game. Just put my monster in the face on defense. No, it's a stupid idea. Alright, and as you can see, that is pretty much how each of the decks work. The dragon one is basically you have your deck surrounding Newt and his ability, where he's just kind of cool. Like in general, he's just a really good card. It lets you bring out all this stuff. I had a friend who actually ran Hieratics. He was pretty good with that deck, so I don't know. I think this might be the deck for him if you wanted to start. But yeah, I think the dragon one is a lot more viable. I mean, the Spellcaster one's good because it's basically the kind of deck that you bring out a really big monster and just kind of leave them there. But I think the whole Newt strategy is a lot more useful. I mean, in the structure deck, in the Dragon structure deck, you don't even need Felgrand. You really don't need Felgrand. You can replace Felgrand with pretty much anything. You can replace it with the Blue Eyes if you want, and you can go for some Blue Eyes support, and it would work. It would work out fine. That's the reason I like the Dragon structure deck, because you can tailor it to make it a Red Eyes structure deck kind of thing by adding Red Eyes support. You can add Blue Eyes support to make it all Blue Eyes-y and cool. What I want to work on is I want to make it chaos-ish by having all the light and dark support and then throwing in a Dark Flare Dragon. But the only bad thing is I only have one Dark Flare Dragon, so I can't really do what I want. That's really lame. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to do today. I just wanted to go ahead and talk about the new decks and show off their, I guess, destructive capabilities. I'll probably make another video in the future with my actual structure deck fully upgraded and show off all the really interesting cards that go into this, that would go into that build. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day and see you guys.